we're taking it to the streets. GMA financial contributor Mellody Hobson setting up shop on the streets of Chicago to give people on-the-spot advice for their top questions about weathering the tough times. And as you would expect, Ms. Hobson gave it to them straight. Here in the Windy City, there was no wind. Just scorching heat as we set up to tackle money matters in Chicago's Millennium Park.
I'm here and ready to answer America's financial questions. Hi, I'm Joy.
Joy, an attorney in Washington, D.C., says she wants to buy a home, but she has a student loan, $5,000 in credit card debt.
Student loans, did you consolidate them ever? Okay, at what kind of rate?
I think 4.75.
Fantastic. Okay, so the rate is very low. In terms of that credit card, what kind of interest rate do you have?
You see, oh my God, the interest rate is like 23%.
If you are confronted with student loans and credit card debt at the same time, you almost always want to attack the credit card debt first. I would start by knocking that credit card debt down because that rate is killer.
I know.
Then I would make a commitment to save 20% before buying a home. And then I would go and look at purchase a home. And right now, obviously, it's a buyer's market.
We have a situation.
Okay.
Cheryl and Paul were recently married with 2 homes and 3 kids between them, wondering how best to merge finances.
You're going to have so much more financial freedom when you're down to 1 mortgage. If you couldn't go to work, how many months could you go?
2 months.
2 months. You got to get some more emergency money squirred away. The general rule of thumb is 3 to 6 months living expenses. Did you do a will?
We just got married on Saturday.
Okay.
So we do need to do that.
Make sure you have a will, particularly in situations where you're blending families.
My name is Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
57-year-old Dennis retired recently after 33 years in communications and wonders how to finance his retirement now that his nest egg has shrunk.
I know retirement money has taken a hit. In terms of taking Social Security, when were you planning to do something like that?
5 years.
Do you think you can wait longer?
That's a good question.
What I'm advising to most retirees, if they haven't yet drawn down their Social Security, if they can wait as long as they possibly can, because the longer they wait, the higher the monthly check will be. This is a gorgeous family on a hot summer day.
Hector and Adrienne have been in and out of debt 3 times, now accumulated $22,000 in debt, spread over 8 different credit cards.
How did you keep getting into debt?
We didn't have a kid. We just like to spend money.
And we just recently bought a house.
You got to get those 8 credit cards down to 1. I mean, that's just because you're going to do this all over again. So I would slowly, as you pay each one off, cancel them. I would. And some people will tell you, well, when you cancel the card, it hurts your credit. But I have to tell you, what hurts your credit more is having $22,000 in credit card debt. If I were choosing, I'd rather people have 1 card so they cannot repeat the cycle or get themselves into trouble.
A long, hot day, finances on the front burner.
The one silver lining is this reality, hopefully, will lead to better behavior. Thank you.
Have a great
so
day.
nice to meet you. Good luck with
Enjoy
your lives.
Chicago.
So exciting.
It's better than a lemonade stand, and Mellody joins us from Chicago this morning. So any other tips, Mellody, you want to throw in this morning?
Yes, I have 2 others. So one is keep it cheap, but understand cheap can be fun. So many families are saying to me in this financial crisis, they're actually coming together. They're cooking dinner together at night. They're watching movies together at home instead of going out. They're playing board games. The divorce rate is actually down. So keeping it cheap can also be fun. Secondly, you've got to teach your kids during this period. This is a teachable moment. Kids are watching you, and the way you handle this financial crisis is imprinting them in terms of how they handle recessions when they're grown-ups. So you want to make sure you talk to them in an age-appropriate way, in an honest way without scaring them, but understanding they are watching and learning from you right now.
Right, and they know something, so you can't just act as if nothing is going on. I was surprised you were telling us.
It's actually the worst thing you can do.
Yeah, you were telling us that people were surprisingly cheerful, optimistic with you.
It's interesting, there is a new normal. The reality of this financial crisis has set in, but the important thing that I saw that gave me so much hope, people are optimistic. They actually feel good. They're accepting where they are, and they're saying, I can do this.
And so they can, and Mellody's got more advice to help everybody do it. It's online, website at abcnews.com. Thanks again, Mellody.